play with a mean streak?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's mean. I just like to play football how I think it should be played. And that's just playing through the whistle. It's simple as that.
Is there anyone in particular that you kind of offensive lineman you go, I want to play like that?
I'm really fond of Quentin Nelson. I love the way he plays. So, if that's someone I could, emulate, that's what I would try to say.
Prior to Saturday, how much center had you played in your career? Do you think of yourself as a center?
Up until Saturday, I had not played a game at center in high school or college. So, going in there, I just thought of myself as a guy who's going to get the job done. We're trying to put the best five on the field, and we were working with what we had Saturday, and that's what we did.
What was the biggest challenge you faced?
I think biggest challenge would be communication, trying to get everybody up front on the same page, and especially with no huddle, you got to do it kind of quick. So something we had to kind of get flowing in the beginning of the game, and it picked up as we got going.
You had a few long runs on Saturday. There's also 10 runs of 3 yards or less. What do you think led to some of that unevenness in the running game?
I think some of it was just, details, and that's one thing we have to work on. Everybody on the team is, it takes 11 guys on that field to get a job done, and that's just some things. We may have took turns Saturday with 10 guys doing the right thing, one guy doing the wrong thing. So it's just getting everybody on the same page and getting those details handled.
How much fun do you have out there?
How much fun? I have a lot of fun out there. I mean, I love football, and that's, whenever you love something, you're going to enjoy it.
Does that kind of the back and forth, though, like we saw kind of the Duke game and some of that, is that fun, too? Is that the kind of where you kind of get some of that from?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we're playing football. That's what it's all about, Some people let things get in their head, and, if that happens, it happens. And, I just really enjoy what I do.
Is there an art to that, getting under somebody's skin? Do you have that down pat?
I mean, there's games within the game, and, I mean, really, if you're doing your job to the best of your ability every play, someone's going to get frustrated. And so that's kind of the end result was the Duke game.
What's your account of that kind of sequence in the Duke game?
I mean, I just tried to finish the guy every play, and eventually I guess it wore on him. And then, he just got a little frustrated, he was a little too emotional. So.
You mentioned finishing every play. When FSU played Alabama a couple of years ago, there's a couple clips of you kind of finishing some plays against Alabama. Did anybody bring up that game, those clips, when you first got here?
No, we really didn't bring it up, and I think, the past is the past. You kind of leave it there, and, I think people just kind of respect how I played, and, once I got here, got into practice, I showed people how I can practice, how I can play, and that's where we are now.
What's the biggest difference between that program and coming here?
I mean, I don't really want to speak anything negative. Florida State's a great school. It's filled with great people and great coaches. I just here fit my personality a little better.
Was it someplace were you looking at coming here, coming out of high school?
Yeah, I looked at coming to Alabama out of high school.
How did that decision-making process go at that time?
I just felt Florida State at that time with that staff was a better fit for me. And that's how I ended up there.
What about Alabama this time around made them a better fit?
Once again, just the standard that Coach holds everybody to, and everything about the program. That's just one thing that really appealed to me.
Patrick talked about on Thursdays there's like a crowd noise type of practice, and at Florida State, I mean, obviously you've had some pretty tough road games. Can you explain your preparation for a road game throughout the week and what you guys have done here so far?
Crowd noise is nothing new. I've been around it for a couple years with Coach Fisher, and coming here was pretty similar. It really just makes everybody hone in on communication and making sure that we're listening to the calls, we're getting the calls, and everybody's on the same page.
Is it harder to do that at center?
It's not harder. It's just as a center, you're usually the one calling the shots, so you're the person that has to get everybody going. If you make a call here, you got to relay it on the backside so they know what they're doing, and vice versa.
Who's the toughest guy you were
I'd say here, Raekwon Davis, and I love going against him every day.
Why?
We just push each other, and I mean, you can bring him up here; he'll tell you the same thing. He'll tell you he hates me on the field, and that, I mean, it's awesome because we just go at each other every day.
You get under his skin?
I mean, sometimes everybody gets a little frustrated at practice, but it's nice because we practice not reacting physically and causing penalties. So
When you say he hates me in the field, is that the biggest compliment you can get?
I'd say so. I mean, if somebody hates me at practice, and me and him will cut up in the locker room or outside of practice all the time. So
In the Duke game, there was a warm up between you two, and you two went hard at each other, and you kind of gave him a pat on the back. Is that kind of like what you're talking about? And what does he do that really impresses you about Raekwon's game?
it's kind of similar to what we do in practice. I mean, he's going to give me his best, and I'm going to give him my best, and we're going to make each other better. And that's what it's really all about is, me and him want to be great players, and that's the best way to do it.
You've kind of found your place here kind of quickly coming here in August. What was that transition like, and how quickly did it just kind of evolve that way?
It was a really quick turnaround coming here in August, but I wanted to keep my head down and I try to do what Coach told me to do and just come out every day with a great attitude and practice hard, and it's paying off right now, and hopefully I'll keep it up and it keeps paying off the rest of the year.
Has there been any talk about the last South Carolina game in 2010?
There has been. I'm a firm believer that you can learn your lessons from the past, but you don't need to dwell on it. So, there was a lesson learned there, and hopefully we prepare enough that it doesn't happen again.
All right.